Good morning everyone, how you doing? Good to see you here. If you're new around here then hey, I'm Jane Starshade, I write recipes for a living. This is my camper van Myrtle and together we tour Cornwall looking for some great pull-up spots for you, cooking gorgeous food, obvs. So I did an overnighter last night. I'm staying on Trelone Coastal Campsite, which is a short walk along the coast path into Portscatho. Beautiful site. Beautiful weather. I have lucked out big time this weekend. It's perfect. I did sleep with a little heater on last night but to be honest it was so beautiful, and yesterday and today just look stunning. I'm really excited to get out for a walk. But before I do that, because I'm on a campsite and because I have electric hookup, I've treated myself to a new toy. So I bought this slow cooker a couple of weeks ago. I've only used it once. Well impressed. Well impressed with the size as much as anything. It's perfect. I do already have two slow cookers at home. I have a 3.5 litre and a 6.5 litre. I use them all the time. If you're new to slow cooking, it's such a great way of breaking down gross looking bits of meat into the most delectable treat. Honestly, incredible. So I bought a mini one for Myrtle because I figured when I am on hookup, what a great idea, just plug it in, go off and do whatever I need to do, and then come back and dinner's ready. So I have got a walk planned this morning, but before I go, I'm going to load this up with my lunch. So, let me show you what comes in the box. We have a little lid. Oh, hang on, quick slap. Oh, that's good. And we have this darling little slow cooker. So today we're cooking Irish stew in the slow cooker, and this is thanks to a recipe request from Marguerite Nally. So thank you, Marguerite. In your comment you suggested Irish stew with brown sauce. Now I didn't know if that meant the English brown sauce, which is like ketchup but brown, that people put on their fry-ups, or if you meant brown sauce being the gravy. I'm not entirely sure. I don't like brown sauce, the ketchupy stuff, I'm afraid, so I'm not going to be having that on mine. But if there is what you mean, would you please leave a comment below so that other people can go and try the dish how you make it. So what goes into an Irish stew? Basically a meat and a load of veggies that you would have found in Ireland in the olden days. So I'm thinking potatoes, carrots, onions, just really simple food. So for my meat I've gone for lamb. I've got a little bit of neck and a little bit of shoulder here mixed together. The neck is brilliant because it's full of sinewy goodness, which sounds really gross, I know, but once you cook it in a slow cooker that melts down and it's just delicious. So however gnarly the bit of meat looks, the better when it comes to cooking it in a slow cooker. If you cook something really lean like chicken breast for example, it actually becomes quite fibrous and it's not all that pleasant, I personally think, when cooked in a slow cooker. Chicken thigh on the other hand, because it's got a higher fat content, is fantastic. So there's quite a bit of extra stuff on that meat, fat and sinewy stuff. So wallop that in. Really? 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 That's actually quite a lot of meat for my tiny little slow cooker. Okay, I'm also popping some waxy small new potatoes in. I've just cleaned them up and they're going to go in whole. I've got a carrot and I've got an onion. Now, I've hit a bit of a roadblock here because I also have mushrooms. My rinky-dink little slow cooker is looking a little bit chocker. So, that is all going to sink down as it cooks. I might chuck them in later. I might not. And then all you need to do is top it up with water. Now I'm not going to fill it right to the top, and I'm not even going to cover all my veggies because like I said, it's all going to sink down as it cooks anyway. And the nice thing about slow cookers is because when you pop the lid on, you're actually containing all that steam inside, so it would take days for a dish like this to actually dry out as it cooks. And I'm reckoning that this is going to be cooked in 3 to 4 hours, so we'll see. Right, I'm just going to clear the decks because I've still got all my overnight camping debris out, and then I'm going to put this somewhere where it doesn't matter if it spits just a little bit. My only concern with cooking with a slow cooker is that it is going to put some steam into the van, but A, because it's a nice day and I can air the van, that's not a problem, and B, because I didn't carpet line my van on purpose because of all the cooking I was going to do in here, it doesn't matter too much to me on the inside if I do get a little bit of steam, but I will definitely let you know how much it produces. Unfortunately, because I slept in here overnight and it was a cold night, my windscreen is completely covered in moisture anyway, so that's not going to be a great test, but we'll test it again in a completely dry, clean van in the future, and I'll show you how much moisture a slow cooker this size produces. Okay, so I've set it up in my kitchen area and I've stood it on a little towel just in case it does spit a little bit, which they are prone to do. So I'm going to pop this one onto high, and in theory that should be cooked in 3 to 4 hours. If I was going out all day and I was happy and safe to leave this on all day, then you can pop it on low and it will just cook slower, and it'll probably take between 6 and 8 hours. So now it's time for me to finish my coffee and get outside. Swish bloody bang. See you in a bit, Myrtle. So from where I'm parked, I don't know if you're going to be able to see with that sun, to get to the coast from this campsite, all you do is walk through that field and through another field and you're actually on the Southwest Coast Path. Very cool. We're going to come back that way, but we're actually going to walk off site this way and do a little circular walk. I am officially on top of the world. It's February, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm walking in a t-shirt and I'm warm, like really warm. This is mental. It's so beautiful. And I've met 2 people, both walking dogs. Like heaven, just heaven. That was fun. Not sure if this chap's stuck or if he's like having fun. Right there, mate. Do you want a hand? On you get. Attaboy. You're really cute, Mr. Beetle. There you go. Have a nice day. There's the sea and there's my campsite. Hoorah! I'm really glad to be back because I've run out of water. My bad. Home sweet home. Oh, interestingly, I was expecting it to be all steamy in here, but even the windscreen has cleared, so that's good. Wow, the smell of stew is incredible. Oh my god. Right, I need a drink first up. Okay, well this pot is smelling absolutely delicious. I've been gone about 4 hours, so I don't know if you can see, but that lamb, that is fall apart tender. That is so well cooked. So all I need to do now is pop a stock cube in and some cornflour mixed with cold water to thicken that broth up, and then I'm gonna have my lunch. Okay, that's been another few minutes now, so let's give it another little stir. Oh, the smells are so good. So here it is in all its glory, and I'm very much looking forward to tucking right in. Oh, that broth is delicious. So I'm going to leave this video here for today. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been really good fun putting it together. I'm really enjoying this getting out and seeing Cornwall, and especially this video because I've never been to this area. So it was a proper exploration for me, as much as for you guys too, I hope. So it's now Sunday afternoon. I need to get home, get this all cleared out, get this video edited for you on Wednesday, and I really hope that you enjoy watching it. As always, if you do, please whack the thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Also, if you've got friends that are into camping or campervanning, then please do share the channel details with them too. The more the merrier. So this is the last of our comfort food specials for February. Where did that even go? Next month we're heading over into the theme of make ahead camping meals, and this weekend that I've been away I've actually already filmed one ready and waiting for next month, so I'm a little bit ahead of the game. Good stuff. As always, I appreciate you guys immensely. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. Happy camping.